thought we'd start, mate, by telling us how you first got into fighting in the combat sports.
I was 10 years old. I got bullied as a kid. And I went round, my mum dropped me back round these people's houses, the two boys. Give me a bat, told me to knock on the door and bashed a pair of them. I knocked on the door. I was 10 years old, and their mum come out and she gave me a leaflet. She said, "You've lost a plot. Give that back to your mum." So I went back to my mum. I said, the boy's mum gave me a leaflet and told me to give this to you. And it was a boxing club. So I, ended up going back to the gym. Started at 10. That was it. The rest is history.
Quality. So how long were you pro for again?
I was a pro. God, you done me now. Must have been about 20. I turned pro when I was 18. No, 19 I turned pro. Retired 4 years ago at 36. No, 30, 35 I retired.
You had a long career then, didn't you?
I had a long career. Listen, I've had a great career. The amateurs, I had 50 fights as an amateur. I lost 12. Represented London, England. Got to the finals of the ABAs. Won the schoolboys, the novices. I've done it all. My style was set for the pro game.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't fault my pro career. I boxed for a world title. 2-time Southern Area champion, British Masters champion. Was going to fight Kell Brook and he melted. I had the message on my phone. I tried to get it. He deleted the message. He went, "Mate, you're too dangerous to fight. You never know who's going to turn up on the night." Was going to fight Matthew and he pulled out in the MEA main arena. I've had some good fights. Listen, with me, you know you're going to get your money's worth. You know you're going to get a fight.
I've watched you for years on IFL TV. Like
that's right. I'll be real talk. If I don't turn up, then I don't turn up. If I don't train, I don't get me nut down.
Yeah,
I'll throw it all the way. You know.
Yeah.
And then listen. I took the gloves off. I had my first bare knuckle fight with BKB.
Yeah.
And I thought, this geezer's nothing. I'll go in there and I'll box his head off. Completely different. Bare knuckles, completely different
as well.
I'll come back in the first round. Dominic Niga said to me, "What's happened?" I said, "I don't fucking know." I said, "But he broke my nose and split my eye." I said, "This hurts." But and then after that, I felt my feet, and then I won my last three. I had 4, 1-3, 1-3, lost 1.
Was a disqualification, wasn't it?
Yeah. 1-2, lost 1. Sorry, I beg my pardon. I'm not going to tell Porkies. I've won. Done. No, it weren't. It was a no contest one. 1-2. So 1-2, lost 1.
Yeah. So you've got a fight coming up with Ben Hatchett.
Ben who? It's not Hatchett. Say his real name. What's his real name? Ben something stupid, isn't it? He changed his second name. I'm surprised he ain't changed it to Charles Bronson. He loves that man so much. He keeps thinking he's a Charles Bronson. The geezer's a Toby.
So where's the beef stem from we used to?
Everyone wants to know, don't they? Listen, I don't need to explain myself, right? I really don't. And I don't need to justice myself, and I don't need to tell him what's wrong, what's right. He was banged up in prison. He started phoning me from prison. He had a little pen pal as a bird. I ended up taking this bird out for a drink, all over a bird, took her out for a drink. Nothing happened, didn't do nothing. He assumed I did, or she must have told him I did to wind him up. He's give it large. And I thought, I ain't got to explain myself to no one, you know?
Yeah.
I never done nothing anyway. Listen, I walked out of the restaurant, the gaff I was at, because she was that boring. So he's more than welcome to her. But obviously, he must have thought that I've done something with her, or she said I have. I don't really know. And then it got a little bit lemon, a little bit heated, and I just said, "Listen, go away, leave me alone. You're a div. You're banged up, mate. You got a 2-year sentence for using that, a knife, and you've just done 10 years or 12 years, whatever he's done." and everyone's tiptoeing around him, all these little fanboys that are hanging out his arsehole. Go away. Go away. Too old in the tooth for any people like you lot. Let me tell you. Been there, done it, got the T-shirt. It's all right when you're in prison and you're swinging and throwing punches at another little geezer banged up with you, because you got prison guards jumping on you after two swings, pulling you off, and you're screaming, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. No, you're not. You're a div, because you've been caught for what you've done. You're banged up, and you've just done a 10 when you was meant to do a 2. So just be quiet, Ben Hatchett, if that's what you call yourself. Ben Jones, I think his name is.
Ben Jones?
Something like, what's his second name? He changed it.
I don't know. I thought it was Ben Hatchett.
Was it? Fuck. I'll get it for you. He's changed his name.
So, you've obviously seen his fights. What do you think of him in the bare knuckle?
Listen, he comes out swinging windmills like that at me. I punish him. I'm not Bobby K that's on the K off the streets. I'm not one of these other Tobys that have come in for £100 so they can go on a piss at the weekend. I forgot more than he knows. And he's got another thing coming. If he comes out swinging and does what he does with his haymakers, like he's in a pub, I'll hurt him quick. If he comes out and tries to have a little box, then I might punish him for 1 or 2 rounds and then take him out of the game after that. It's as easy as that.
Are you excited for it though, Chasa?
I'm excited because we need to get this buried. We need to get this buried. It's been going on for too long and I'm fed up with the talk. I respect any man for getting in the ring, gloved or not gloved. We're settling this like men. Listen, I don't need to explain myself to you, Ben Hatchett, if you're watching this. You know, what happened. You ain't stopped talking. I don't know what you wanted me to do. Go and hide in a corner and say I'm sorry. I don't know. Am I meant to be scared like all these other people are scared of him? I don't know. Because I'm fucking not. And I'll fight him till the death. So let the best man win. And it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a show. So make sure you grab your tickets off me. Make sure you get the pay-per-view. It's going off. It's going to be naughty. It's going to be saucy. Chabro.
What you'll have to do, mate, send me the link for your ticket thing and I'll put in the description of the video. And is there any shout-outs and that you want to give a shout-out to before
just want to shout? Yeah, I do. I just want to shout out my sponsors for backing me. I want to shout out my trainer, Jason Matthews, former world champion, beat Ryan Rhodes, knocked him out in I think 2 rounds. He's got me and it gets me in tremendous shape. I want to thank Bill from TW1 Wild, Bill, Gary, who's going to be doing me cuts, everyone down at TW1 Boxing in Essex. I want to thank all my sponsors, Stella Scaffolding, Full Works, Paul, my best mate Terry, that's going to be doing me corner, and going to be sorting the tickets out for me and all. Dapper Laughs helped me sell tickets, promoting it. Everybody just pushing it for me. All my sponsors, Stella Scaffolding, Josh Oakes, Skip. I can go on for days, mate. Yeah. Bull Scaff Kennel Club. Listen, I'm in Marbella, mate. The top of my head is gone, but I'm staying fit. I'm in Marbella. Big up to the Holistic Retreat, Rob Icy. I'm out here now. They've just given me a job. I'm a personal trainer on the Holistic Retreat, so I'm in Marbella for the next 2 weeks. And then I'm back in full camp training. But I'm training now. I'm running up the mountains every day.
Sweet, man. It'd be good for you both to be at your best and just settle it like men and get it over and done with.
100%. Listen, I'm old-fashioned, mate. 2 men, 2 fists. You know, no knives, no guns. Go and settle it. You got something to settle it in the ring. And that's what we're going to do. So respect for him. But he's bit off a bit too much than he can chew. Because I'm like a chihuahua on it. Hang! Some people say, listen, let me get one thing right. Because a lot of people love to judge off videos. Oh, he's above himself. He thinks he's like, no, I'm not. I'm just confident in the work that I'm doing. And the stage of my life where I'm at now, where I've been through, I'm confident. It's not being flash. It's not being cocky. It's called confidence. And I know what I can do. And if I show up on the night, which I'm going to show up on the night with a training and a team around me, the boy's in trouble. Disease is that, and anyone in the bare knuckle business will be in trouble and all. Because I'm going to take over the show with the lyrical flow. If you don't know, you better get to know. It's your boy Real Talk on the Bare Knuckle Show. Bosh!
Class. Quality, mate. I really appreciate you coming on, Chasa, and I hope I can catch up with you after the fight, mate.
Sweet, brother. We do saying. Just want to thank all my social media followers out there. The Light family, the Real Talk family. I love you all. Thank you so much for the support and coming to watch the fight, buying the tickets and that. Real Talk is one of your own. You don't sit on no throne. Ben Hatchett. Feed the fucking dog a bone.
Spot on, brother.
Lovely, brother.
Thank you very much, mate. I hope you have a blessed weekend, mate.
Oh, mate. Cheers, mate.